Have you ever tried to add precise location tracking to a custom electronics project only to find that the signal is unreliable or the hardware is too bulky? It is a common hurdle for many of us working on IoT builds. That is where the M5Stack GPS/BDS Unit version 1.1 comes into play. It is a dedicated module designed to bring satellite positioning into the M5Stack ecosystem without needing a complicated wiring mess. Do not treat this as the only answer. Compare it with similar products and look for the best balance between usefulness, price, and verified details. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. What stands out here is the use of the ATG-M336H6N chip. It does not just look for GPS, it supports GLONASS, BeiDou, and others. Practically, this means it has a better chance of locking onto a signal because it listens to more satellites at once. This unit is built specifically for IoT positioning devices. If you are developing a tracker, a remote monitoring station, or even a vehicle logger, the form factor is designed to save you space and effort during assembly. By using this module, you are effectively offloading the heavy lifting of satellite calculations to a dedicated chip. It keeps your main controller free to handle other tasks, which is essential for responsive IoT applications. Before you dive in, remember to check your project's power budget and ensure your antenna placement is clear. GPS signals can be tricky, and even the best hardware needs a good line of sight to the sky to perform well. It is currently listed at $18.38, which is about half of its original price. For a component with this level of multi-system compatibility, it is a point to consider if you are scaling up a hobby project or testing a prototype. With over 300 units already in the hands of other developers, there is a good community base. This often means finding library support or troubleshooting tips for your specific board is significantly easier. It may make sense if you are comparing options related to computer components and want something practical enough to fit your routine or setup. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. Think about whether you need high-frequency updates or just occasional position reporting. This module balances these needs well, but always cross-reference the datasheet with your specific microcontroller's capabilities. Before treating M5Stack official GPS BDS unit as a quick buy, start with the real problem. Does it reduce a practical friction, or does it only look useful in the listing? The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. If this looks like the missing piece for your build, I recommend checking the latest specs and comparing the connector types to your current hardware. It is a solid, practical option to help your project get moving.